Hey guys, Mike with Gettin Greasy Garage. The El Crustamino project. Working on it a little bit today just so get it running, movable again. I got it jacked up in the air doing some other stuff underneath. And got the engine all back together after the intake manifold swap. As you can see there, wires and cap and all that's back on, and filled the radiator back up. But the bigger project is, as long as it don't start raining, which it's been really nice the last few days, now it's not so nice. But I got the little pop-up Harbor Freight, 54 bucks. These little pop-ups, great way to work on a car in the shade or in the rain. Anyway, as you can see, Flintstone style. So I'm going to make up just a patch panel just so that you can even move this thing around without your foot falling through the floor. And honestly, this thing needs a complete floor pan. It's just as bad on that side. You can see daylight over there. I'll make a panel for that too. So anyway, we'll move into the shop and we'll get some metal out and make up a quick floor patch. Show you guys what I do on that. Alright guys, so we're in the shop now. We got the 30-inch Harbor Freight brake. I got one of these bendy gauge things for angles that I need to bend this panel to that angle. So this is just 22 gauge piece of scrap that I had, and I scribed the line. I don't know if you can see that. Yep, you kind of see it. Scribed the line across. It's not perfectly square, but we're just trying to make it so that your feet don't fall through the floor when you're driving the thing. So I need to bend this up to that angle, as you can see there. So we'll clamp this thing in the brake and knock it out. Now, my one complaint about these Harbor Freight brakes is that the bar thing across here could have bolts or something in the ends to hold it, but it don't. So, and this isn't precision work by any means. I'm just getting her close. Like I said, it's just patch panels for a floor, just so your feet don't fall through when you're trying to drive it. So I just clamp it down. And I found if you don't put one in the middle, even on a piece like this, it's only 14 inches wide, it bows in the middle. I mean, it takes some force. And that clamp doesn't reach as far as I need it to, so we'll grab another one here. Yeah, no, that one don't reach either. We'll just clamp the sheet metal to the bender. I want to buy one of the upright benders at some point. Okay, we'll go a little taparoo, close enough. And again, we're just going to bend to this angle, so. And we'll bend. We'll hold our gauge up. And you always want to go past your bend. I don't know if you can see here, but you want to go past because you get spring back. That's close enough. You get the metal, if you don't bend it past where you want it, it'll spring back. So anyway, pretty simple bend. This is just bend once. I mean, this is, you can do angles and all kinds of bends. It's just a matter of how elaborate you want to be. But as you can see, there's our bend, there's our panel. Next, I want to punch a couple of holes in the corners of, you know, here and here, and then each of these 4 corners on the base, just to set our main screws through, and then we'll pull it all up. We're just going to use standard self-drilling, self-tapping screws. I've got some black Phillips ones that I'll show you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and bend up a couple more panels, just simple bends like this, and then we'll go out to the car and screw them down. Alright guys, so we're here at the drill press. Got one of them step bits, or Christmas tree bits, as I call them. I got it in the 15.5-inch upright drill press. So here's one of the panels. This one's just flat. So I'm just going to punch a hole in each corner, just a little one. He's just a little guy, and all I'm doing there is so that when I set this in initially, the self-tapper or self-drilling part only has to go through one layer just to hold the panel in the position that I want it. And you can use one of these Christmas tree bits in a cordless drill. I like it in the drill press for doing sheet metal work. So that one's done. And here's one I made up for the passenger side. It's got some more bends to it. So I had to put a little bend in the side here so it'll go up alongside the transmission tunnel. And we'll put a divot here. And here. I'm not going to put one in that corner. Just kind of a hole up there. Now I do have one of the hydraulic punches for punching these holes. I just like using the Christmas tree bit. It's faster on something that doesn't have to be real nice. Okay. Alright, so there's our holes in all the corners. I'm going to go ahead and grab the self-tappers and the drill, and we'll head out to El Crustamino and get these things mounted in. Alright guys, well, got this one in. It's not perfect, but again, it's just to patch the hole in the floor. So, it worked out pretty good. At least you can put your feet down there to drive this thing. So, you know, if you're just trying to plug holes, 22 gauge works pretty handy for it. We'll move over to the other side here and get that one mounted in. Alright guys, well, got the passenger side one in. I wanted to show it better, but lighting sucks out here, and couldn't find anywhere to put the camera. So just a few screws, nothing major. That's the passenger side. I just showed you the drivers, and then I put one in back here just to cover the big holes. This whole car needs a floor pan, but you know, it's worth doing. It's a oh, the Malibu or whatever the upgraded El Camino is. But that can get passed on to somebody else to do. So anyway, guys, one of many small projects I'm doing today. Just wanted to kind of show you what was going on, and on to the next one. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you would, please give a thumbs up. Like, share, comment, subscribe. All that stuff is free. Doesn't cost you a penny. Really helps out the channel. And let's grow this thing. Alright, guys. Stay greasy, my friends.